Hey gang, it's your boy. And I was just looking at this article, and it's from Law Enforcement Today. Councilwoman Sheila Baccus tells police officer, take your white self back to the white neighborhood. Seeing as race baiting is all the rage these days, let's take a look at this little article. Sheila Baccus, a Darlington City councilwoman, has been accused of using racially charged language when speaking to an on-duty police officer during an incident in June. So Sheila here, who's not at all a racist, no, what would ever give you that idea? She parked her car on the wrong side of the road. It's got no parking on one side.
Ain't nobody got time for that.
On Oak Street. And because of this violation, this police officer placed a $10 parking ticket on the windshield of the car, and she paid that the next day. So this article was basically written because a Freedom of Information Act came through. So So according to the police report, a few moments later, Councilwoman Baccus came out of the house.
Then I ran out. I didn't grab no shoes or nothing, Jesus.
So I think it says the backyard of the house in a different statement, while Officer Bryant was issuing the $10 parking ticket and questioned Officer Bryant about what had transpired. All right, so let's go to the video that's linked in that article from, what is it, WBT Dubs News 13, okay.
An officer was handling parking enforcement duties on June 17th. That's when reports say Councilwoman Baccus approached the officer. Reports say Councilwoman Baccus asked the officer
Jeez.
Councilwoman Baccus asked the officer what was going on. When the officer explained the parking violation, Baccus reportedly questioned him, saying, "Why are you harassing us?" The officer said they told Baccus to contact the Darlington police chief if she had a problem with it. Baccus is said to have called the chief, and then the officer said, quote, she said to the officer, quote, take your white self back to the white neighborhood.
Oh.
You're probably the kind that would shoot us in the back. End
Damn.
Quote. News 13 reached out to Baccus for a comment several times, but we have not yet heard back. Count on News 13 for updates. Reporting in studio, I'm Maria DeBone. Back to you.
Wait, what was her name? Maria DeBone?
Reporting in studio, I'm Maria DeBone. Back to you.
Maria DeBone. Damn. That's a great name. All right, so let's get back to the meat and potatoes. Let's get down to the blow by blow. The report identifies Baccus as subject number 1 and Officer Bryant as the, quote, victim. According to the report, Officer Bryant said, as I turned to go back to my patrol car, I observed subject number 1, a black female, coming from the backyard of the residence, walking around toward the white SUV. As she got closer to the SUV, she stated to this officer, "What's going on?" Jesus. At this time, I, Officer Bryant, informed her that I had issued a parking violation ticket for parking on the wrong side of the roadway. I then informed her that I previously gave a verbal warning for the same violation. At this time, another subject, number 2, another black female, came to the door of the residence and made a comment. I wonder what that was, in reference to what was going on as well.
I said, oh Lord Jesus, it's a fire.
This officer recognized this female at the door as the same female they had given the verbal warning to in reference to improper parking. So there's 2 of them that know about it, and they're bipping off. She then commented about the parking. Then subject number 1 said to this officer, "Why are you harassing us? You don't have anything better to do than write parking tickets?" This officer replied, "This is the job that the chief has me performing, and if you have a problem, you need to call him." So then she said, "I will. What's your name?" At that time, she made a call on her cell phone. "Why do you have this white officer over here harassing us?"
I'm black, y'all, and I'm black, y'all, and I'm blacker than black, and I'm black, y'all.
Then it looked like she ended the call, okay, and said to the officer, "Chief said he'll take care of the ticket." Then I stated, "That's good, I wasn't harassing anyone." She then said, "Take your white self back to the white neighborhood."
I'm blickety black, blacker than black, black, I'm blacker than black, yo.
Totally not racist. She paused and then stated, "You're probably the kind that would shoot us in the back."
They shot him in the back on the way out, like a sucker.
So oppressed. This officer made no comment and returned to the patrol car and left the scene. So the police chief backed him up, which is nice. He said he did nothing wrong and said nothing wrong. He was simply just doing his job. Any questions about Councilwoman Baccus's actions or comments that day will be best answered by her. The parking ticket was paid 2 days after the incident. Additionally, Darlington Mayor Curtis Boyd also referred all questions about this incident to Councilwoman Baccus herself. So let's take a look. Let's take a look at Oak Street. Check out the scene of the crime. See where it's likely that it could have occurred and see what kind of area it is, right? What's there? Oh, we got a nursing home. That's interesting. And a healthcare center and professional pharmacy. This seems like a pretty... that's pretty nice. Look at that. We got palm trees and everything. Jeez, I don't know what this is. It looks like some sort of funeral home and or house of worship. I'm not sure, but... so this is a two-way street. Looks like there's lots of parking available at that house. Let's keep going here. Another house coming up on the left. Let's see what we got. Okay, so there's a parking and private driveway there. There's parking there. All right, so we got a roundabout and these little, I guess these are townhouses. But yeah, let's see what's going on here. Oh, there's a no parking sign. So this is the side of the street you're not supposed to park on. Oh, look, we got parking lots over here. And yeah, private drive there. Let's keep going. Let's see what else is in this little neighborhood. Oh, there is that nursing home right there. Yeah. I'm guessing that there's no parking on the other side of the street because it's a two-way street and you have to be able to get ambulances in and out of there. I don't know how I'd feel about living near a nursing home in this day and age, but oh, look at this house. This is really nice. Look, it's got a private driveway and everything. Let's see, could somebody yell from the front door and come out from the back from this house? Yep, definitely could be the house. Nice place. This seems like a, an affluent neighborhood. If the officer, Bryant, there is supposed to go back to the white one, I'd like to see what that one looks like. Holy crap, right next door, look at this place. Wow, it's definitely got some parking. What is this? Is this like some sort of like retirement home or something? Some sort of sign here. I'm not sure what that is. I can't get in close enough. Yeah, really nice places. I don't see how you could really yell to the parked car on this side of the street from there and be heard maybe. And coming out of the backyard of the place, yeah, I guess you could come around there. So this could be this place that has like giant pools, but it's probably more likely this one maybe. This or the other house that's white. This or the other house that's white, I think, are the likely candidates. Because look, parking is there. It's kind of like that and the other one where like the least amount of parking. This one solitary gravel drive. Pick up your garbage maybe. But yeah, I'd say it either happened at this house or the other one. This other one down here, I don't know about that. That could be good old Ms. Baccus's place. But you have a roundabout. If that's the case, why would you? Yeah. So nice little street. Really nice. Pretty well off neighborhood. Looks like like upper middle class for sure, with some really nice stuff going on this street. I mean, on the other side, what do we got? Missed these two houses. Look at that. Lots of driveway, lots of parking. Can't imagine why you want to park on the other side of the street for that house or any really of these houses down the other side of the street. Glad she went and paid that ticket. I don't think she would have had very, very much of a defense to go off of. Right? You're not the whole way down the street. All it is no parking sign. Definitely unneeded racial tensions. Look, there's a no parking sign right freaking here. Definitely an unneeded situation, right? Like, and don't tell me that Sheila's oppressed in any way, okay? Sheila is definitely not oppressed. Look at her. She is surrounded in her privilege. Anyways, thanks for looking at this article with me, and catch you on the next one. Peace out.